At Google, one of the top questions I get asked is if the free food here is actually any good, so I'm just going to show you what I ate on this day at the office, snacks excluded. For breakfast, I chose a bit of everything: hash browns, eggs, nectarine, overnight oats, some fruit, a pretzel sticky bun, and a papaya smoothie. The smoothie was a bit too chunky for my liking, but everything else was 10 out of 10, and the baristas are also in that area, so I got an oat cappuccino. Then before lunch, I ran into a cooking class at our teaching kitchen. It's the newest one, so I had no idea it even existed there. They were just ending their class, and the chefs invited me inside to try the mocktails they had made, and also were kind enough to let me try some other treats like this charred corn ice cream. Then for lunch, I got ramen, and they have different types of noodles and broths, but I chose the regular ramen with corn broth, tofu, and added some toppings like kimchi and fish sauce. The cafes, themes, and food variety all differ not just by city or country, but also by building, and I've never been to an office with bad food. And I don't think the food team here is credited enough, but they really go above and beyond and put so much thought into everything. There's a vegan option for every meat option, excess food is donated or composted, and they have so many learning opportunities. I've even taken a sustainable hydroponics gardening class where I got to grow baby bok choy. So all to say, I have a lot of respect and admiration for the food team here.
This is a what I eat in a day as someone who listens to their body and their cravings and eats what they want when they want to, because they can, okay? And so can you. Start off with literally something so small, just a yogurt, because I was literally getting ready to go out for lunch, so I just needed something to like get my energy up. And then I tried this new sushi place that opened in Aberdeen. It's an Itsu sushi place. And oh my days, it was so freaking good. Like, I want to go back. Had this like salmon sushi platter while I was waiting for gyoza. And when that came, and that was just as good. It was chicken and spring onion. It was absolutely delicious. And I had that all with teriyaki sauce while trying to figure out how to use chopsticks, which I did become a pro at, I think, by the end of this meal, and I'm definitely going to be using them again. And OMG, if you live in Aberdeen, you definitely need to go. It was so good. And then it was National Girlfriend Day, so then Patrick felt obligated to take me for an ice cream, so that's what we did. And I had like a chocolate scoop and an Oreo scoop, and it had some like sauce on top. It was really yummy. We both enjoyed it. It was National Girlfriend Day, but Patrick had ice cream too, so feminism, you know? Yeah, it was obviously delicious. And then for like my dinner, I guess, I made just a simple toasty. I had chicken, salami, and cheese, and oh my days, the salami was good. It was smoked salami. Absolutely delicious, and definitely the best way to make them is on a frying pan. It was so yummy. And then I literally that night just finished it off with like 2 of these biscuit things, which are super addictive. They're kind of like crackers and chocolate. It's like sweet and salty. Really good, and a really good day.
If you want to know what I ate today as I recover from a binge eating disorder, just keep watching. Last night I bid on a 6 a.m. shift, but since it didn't get approved until early in the morning, I didn't get in until 7:30. Because I was in such a rush, I forgot to bring food, but luckily I had this protein bar in my bag. Since I didn't bring any food, my mind was racing a bit because I felt like I was restricting, but luckily I remembered that my friend forgot her lunch. So around 11 a.m. I ate the pasta, and I think I did her a favor because now she won't have moldy food when she comes back in 3 days. Since it wasn't a whole portion of pasta, I was still a little hungry when I got home around 2 p.m, so I decided to make some more tamago gohan. So this is just some raw egg mixed with rice, fermented soybean, and some canned chicken that I had from before. And then my friend came over with this white swap milkshake that we shared because I was going to do her nails for her birthday. After I finished her nails, we grabbed another one of our friends and then went out to eat hot pot. Y'all already know I'm obsessed with this hot pot place. This is the only one I ever go to. It's perfect for a person like me who doesn't eat red meat because there's so many options. And of course my favorite part is the free ice cream you get afterwards, and right now they have the milk tea flavor, which is my favorite. Even though I had some scary thoughts in the morning, I thought I did pretty good overall. How did you guys do?
Hey guys, welcome back to the What I Eat in a Day all on recovery. I'm so sorry I didn't post yesterday. Yesterday, I was just struggling a lot. I still ate like all my meals and snacks, and I recorded it and everything. But towards the night, I just felt this extremely strong guilt. My parents were saying really triggering things about my weight gain since being weight restored, and it just like hit me like a ton of bricks. My brain was immediately thinking, oh my gosh, for breakfast you have to restrict, for lunch you have to restrict, all of that for the next day. But instead of listening, I still powered through because I'm done with my ED. I want to live my life to the fullest.
Typical what I eat in a day. This is basically what my breakfast looks like almost every morning unless I overeat the night before and I'll have a bar. I have about 2-3 pieces of noon sangak, which is super thin, coffee, mascarpone cheese, some honey, and a little bit of almond butter. Very little bit of everything. I pour it in my plate so I don't overeat it and I put it away. But as you saw, the bread was super thin. Then I just had to capture my daughter's beautiful hair, her dimple, and her eating her popcorn. And then around 12:51, I started getting hungry, so I fed my children and I had a slice and a half of their pizza, which was delicious. Then we went to Camarillo and it was so unexpectedly hot. When my daughter fell asleep, I had like 2-3 sips of her slushie, which was disgusting. We ended up coming back home. I made the kids homemade fries and homemade sweet potato fries in the air fryer. And I had about a handful of their fries and a handful of the sweet potato fries. And then I washed it down with Diet Coke, and that's all I had. This was around 7:40 and I stopped eating at 8 p.m. usually.
Realistic and honest, what I eat in a day on holiday. For breakfast, I had some watermelon, some sandwiches, some parma ham and a cappuccino. And that actually really filled me up, but I wanted a second plate because it was just delicious. It's okay to overeat sometimes. And for lunch, I had this mozzarella and parma ham sandwich. To be honest, I wasn't super hungry for this, but I just wanted it. And again, that's okay. Look how delicious this was. And then for dinner, for starters, we had bruschetta and some bread, which was so needed. And wait for the money piece, here it is, the cashew e pepe. This is my favorite pasta dish. And unlike lunch, I was genuinely hungry for this and it went down very well. This is just a gentle reminder from me that it's okay to overeat. It's okay to have days where you're eating for the soul and for the heart. Food is to be enjoyed and you never have to feel bad for this.
Hey guys, welcome back. All in recovery. So today was a challenge for me. I was challenging with really bad body image today, and I wore a bathing suit for the first time ever in recovery. I tried on all my bathing suits and they all didn't fit me, so I was like, we're not gonna sit here and wait, we're gonna buy a new one. So I went to a pool party and I wore a bathing suit and it was great and I was so confident and that was it.